This Let's Play was supported by these awesome hobby companies.
Hey everybody, it's Ryan here. I'm joined by Cass and Katy from PSC Games, and we are going to be playing the new edition in the Quartermaster General series, The Cold War. So it is a card-driven strategy game for 3 to 6 players. It takes about 90 to 120 minutes to play. We'll all be playing a different block of the Cold War. So Katy is playing as the Soviets, I'm playing as the West, and Cass is playing as the unaligned countries.
Everybody else.
Everybody else in the world, essentially, yeah. So it's a card-driven strategy game. You can play as 3 players, each in control of a separate block, or you can also play in teams where you divide the blocks into 2 and separate the decks. Katy, do you want to take us through a little run-through of how it's played?
Yes, so it's played in a series of turns, obviously. The turn sequence is actually on the board as well, so if you are a new player and you're not quite sure or you forget something, it's actually quite a nice turn sequence. And we'll play, generally the game will be played in 19 rounds. So you'll play 2 rounds, you'll score, and so on throughout the game. So at the start of the game, you will draw 12 cards, which we all have already done. You will pick 2 espionage cards that go in front of you. You'll pick your hand of 7, and then the rest will go back onto your deck. That's when the game will start. During the game, you'll begin by playing the begin turn step. In that step, you may have certain cards in front of you that you can play during that turn, or you can discard cards to draw different cards, that kind of thing, which is in the rulebook, of course. Then you've got the air step. So during this step, there are air power cards. And
So do you want to show one of these? I've got one here, yeah. That's the Nationalist Air Power card. And what can you do with that then, Katy?
so during the air step, you can place one of your air forces onto the board with a corresponding army. Then you've got your action step. So during that step, what you're going to do is play a card. So that could be to put tanks on the board. That could be to put different pieces on the board. It could also be an event, or
You can upgrade your blocks with status cards.
yes, the status cards. You can upgrade your. I'm going blank now.
That's okay. There's also, most importantly for myself and you, if we're going to be super aggressive, WMDs.
Yes, which are very powerful cards, and you can't play them straight away, but you have to put them in front of you so the player can see what you've got in mind. Kind of threat almost.
Yeah, that's what I love about this game when we were sort of learning how to play it, is everything is like a threat. It's not, a lot of it is not direct conflict, but the WMDs are like, if you move in here, I'm going to launch this nuke at you. So that was super interesting.
It's essentially the Cold War.
Yeah, funny that.
But every time you play a WMD, and with some of the battles as well, you risk escalating.
Yes, which is very interesting. So if you play a WMD card, your escalation against that target player will go up. And that means if they were to play, they don't discard the victory points that would usually happen if they were playing a WMD. So you'll see that during the game.
We have no doubt it will come up.
That's it.
As I threaten Ryan with my massive weapon.
Yes. Standard.
Next step.
Next step, yeah.
Supply step. So during the game, to place different pieces on the board and such, your different countries or your armies must be in supply. That also counts for the supply step. So anything that isn't in supply, which are these tokens, these stars here, or these little tokens.
One of these little tokens, they can be printed on the board or you can set them down.
If we don't have those though, we're going to get rid of those tanks, which means that they won't score at the end of the round.
So if you can see just here, because this unit is placed adjacent to a province with a supply and one of my army units in, it is considered supplied, and so it's not taken off the board during that phase. And then the next phase of turn would be discards or espionage?
Yep, so during that stage you can basically place espionage cards out, which will show you some of the nice ones a bit later on and what they do. And you can't play them yet, but you're just setting them up for next turn just to show your opponents that you might have something up your sleeve for later on.
Yeah.
And then you draw back up to your hand size and turn ends.
Excellent. All right. So Soviets start first.
Soviets start first.
All right.
So it's my turn.
All right.
Let's go. Okay, so I've got quite a bit of presence on the board already, actually. So what do I want to do? I think what I'm going to do is begin turn step. So I've got some espionage cards here, which aren't in play actually, so I can't choose those yet.
So you have to reveal them during your action phase so that you can use them at some other point?
Yes,
Oh,
you have to reveal these first. So as they are now, I cannot play them. Then we've got the air step. So I'm going to play an air power card.
Okay.
And I can put down one of my air forces where I've already got an army. So I'm going to go into White Russia. Actually, I'm going to go into Moscow because that's in supply. So that's protecting my army now.
Okay, cool.
Then I'm going to build an army as my action. And that has to also be in supply, and that can be adjacent. So we're going to go to Central Asia.
Okay.
And then they're going to be discarded.
Cool.
Now supply step, so everything's in supply.
Yep.
So that's fine. Discard step, I'm not going to. I'm not going to espionage, so I draw back up to my hand size.
Cool. All right.
Done.
It's on me, and I'm going to wing it. So I'm not going to discard 3 to draw 1. I'm not going to. I don't have an air recruitment bit, so I'm going to go straight to my action phase, and I'm going to play this status. Now, what that allows me to do, it's called competing ideologies, and what that allows me to do is use once per turn in your begin turn step, discard 1 card from your hand to prepare a Western status card. So this allows me to build lots of status upgrades onto my block. So I think that could be pretty useful. So I'm going to pop that just over there. That's my action phase. Nothing is out of supply. I haven't placed any more units. I'm not going to play another espionage card, or maybe will I? That could be interesting. Yeah, that could be fun. So I'm going to pop this straight down here. I have my 3 espionage cards here, all face down. I'll have to spend an action to reveal them, but I'm not going to do that right now. And then I have to discard something. So I will discard this espionage card, and I will draw back up to my hand size, and that's me.
Cool. All right. So the big thing about the non-aligned block is that you're divided into 3 factions. So I am the Chinese. I have the Indian army, and I have a nationalist army as well.
Okay.
Which is kind of amazing. So unlike the other 2 decks, some of my cards will be specific to each type of army. So I play as all 3.
Cool.
So I'm not going to do anything from a turn step. For my air step, I'm going to play a nationalist air power, and I will deploy my air force in the Balkans.
Oh, okay.
Because I feel like that's going to be a free-for-all.
You're going to bolster the Balkans?
Bolster the Balkans. And then in my action step, I am going to build an Indian Navy.
Okay.
Down in, I think the Persian Gulf is the one.
That's where you're feeling it?
It is. It's where I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
We're going for a navy in the Persian Gulf.
Okay.
Cool. And then... discard step, I am not going to discard any of my cards. Espionage step, I'm not playing, so I just draw back up again.
Cool.
To 7 cards. Cool.
All right, so round 2.
Round 2. There we go. Back to me again. Okay. I'm going to go in with another air power card.
Okay.
And I'm going to go in and protect White Russia, I think.
Okay.
Because there's quite a lot going on here.
Yeah,
it's mostly you two.
Europe's going to be difficult.
Yeah, so for now...
That's mostly us too. I mean, I've got 1 country in all of Europe.
True.
I know what the West are capable of.
We remember.
I am just a humble Frenchman. I don't know what you're
sure
thinking.
I've got enough forces in there to see what happens. Then it's my action step, so I am going to build another army.
Again? Man.
And I'm going to come into Ukraine.
Oof.
Oh dear.
Sneaky Soviets.
And during the scoring phase, you get points based on how many tanks you have on the board, or land
Yes.
armies on the board. So
Yes,
that's getting those down early is good.
Quite powerful.
Yeah.
Supply step, so I need to just check that everything's in supply, and it is.
Okay.
Then discard step, I'm not going to discard anything. Espionage step, not going to put anything down, and I'm going to draw back up to 7. There we go.
Okay. I think I can do a thing in my turn, but I
All
don't know
right.
if I can actually do this thing. So I'm gonna
Give it a go.
give it a go. If I was to do on my action phase a land battle, would that, and just show off the land battle card here.
I think it's pretty.
If I were to do that in Germany here, where there's 2 of us contesting it,
Yes.
it's equal forces. Would I still win that and kick you out?
Yes. Because it's your turn that you're initiating that battle.
Let's do that. Let's kick you out of Germany.
Yeah.
All right. So see you later, friend.
I had a not a very long run in Germany actually. I tried.
And I will move my escalation with yourself up by 1. And I will maybe discard a card to play an espionage. Yep. I'll pop that face down. I will discard this one, and I will draw back up to my hand size. Oh, a couple of nukes. Don't want to spoil anything, guys, but
You've got a plan.
I've got. It's more like, oh, see something shiny, I'm gonna nuke it.
All right. I'm not going to do anything at my begin turn step or my hour step. Just move straight onto the action step, and I will build a nationalist army. And I will be building my nationalist army in Cuba.
Ooh, cool.
So, and then I'm not going to do any espionage. I am going to discard a card.
Really keeping with the theme in Cuba there as well, historically speaking. Yeah.
100%. And draw up again then. And that is me. And actually, can I just say, for anyone that's wondering or thinking that I'm circumventing the rules, nationalist armies don't need to have a supply line to stay in supply. They're not in supply, they're out of supply, but they don't get removed from the board like other armies would.
Correct.
Cool. That's very handy for you.
Yeah, it works well that I can just have armies out of supply.
Cool. All right. And scoring phase now.
Scoring
Yes.
phase.
So how does scoring work?
So how scoring works is you'll score a point basically for every army that you have on the board. So that are the tanks. That is the tank, sorry.
So starting with yourself, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
So that's 6 points for me. And then you'll also score an extra point for any tanks that are in supply in that province. So Moscow, for example. is
Moscow.
one.
Okay. Is there any others that are in a printed
Eastern
supply?
Europe.
Eastern Europe.
Yep,
Cool.
for your two.
Another
Just
2
2
points.
for me. Done.
Okay. I do not have. Oh, that was just an example. I placed that cheeky tank in Canada there, but that's not supposed to be there.
Just invading Canada quietly.
I very quietly cheating. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 tanks or land armies on the board, and 1, 2, 3,
Three and
4 of them are actually on printed supply. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's me. Cool. There's also another scoring phase where you can get points based on cards you have in your hand or status cards, but I don't think any of us have them built up yet.
Nothing to add up
Not
yet. So I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tanks. Yep, currently.
Okay.
And then 1, 2, just 2.
2.
So that brings me up. Oh, so we're all at 8.
Ah.
It is neck and neck at the end of 2 horrible Cold War years.
Yes, yes.
People are suffering, but it's all evenly matched.
Nobody has really backstabbed each other yet. We're just escalating it with more tanks.
Yes.
Some more than others, Kitty.
We're easing our way in.
Yeah.
Next round though, it's all going to happen, I think. I
Yeah.
can feel it.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So many nukes, man. You don't even know.
Do you have a lot of nukes in your hand?
So many nukes,
I have
man.
2 nukes in my hand. I really want to play them.
I have no nukes in my hand, honest.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go straight in and build another army
Oh my goodness.
because you're allowing me to do it. And we're going to go in. Where am I going to go?
Mongolia is looking
That is
cool.
Syria.
where I'm going to go.
I hear it's
Manchuria,
great this time of
please.
year. Okay.
Nope.
Oh, Mongolia?
Yeah.
All right.
My apologies. I've got a plan. So then that's that done. Action. Supply step. Am I in supply? Yes.
Yeah.
Just let her be in supply.
I am in supply.
Not the only person that's playing at this table. You can have a pop there.
I'm much busy.
Why don't
Too
you?
busy being nationalist.
I kicked her out of Germany. What are you talking about?
Espionage step. Not going to do. Haven't got any cards. Or have I? And then I'm going to draw back up to my hand size.
Okay. All right. As the Western savior of Germany, I will roll in to save the rest of Europe and the free world by playing a nuke.
Oh no!
So I'm not going to discard. I don't have any air or anything like that. So I will just pop a nuke down here. So I'll show this on the close cam. This allows me to use when your army is removed on an enemy turn from a space with a Western supply token. Eliminate an enemy piece in that space instead.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just going to have that prepped. It doesn't cost me any victory points either, so it's just a nice tidy nuke. If such a thing exists.
Nice little threat to sit there.
Targeted nuke. I will not play an espionage card. I will discard to draw a different card, and then I will drew another espionage, and I'll pick up one to my hand size, and that's me.
Not going to do anything for the begin turn or for my Air Force step. I'm just going to move on to action step, and I think I am going to play status.
Okay.
So this is the Organization of American States. Nationalist pieces in South America, Central America, and Cuba are always in supply.
Oh, cool.
During each scoring phase, gain 1 victory point if South America is occupied by a nationalist army uncontested.
Oh, okay.
So-
I'm going to show that off there.
That's a powerful one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So providing I can keep a hold of that quarter.
So, like just an automatic victory point, really, if that's
Yeah,
uncontested.
yeah.
If any spot in South America is uncontested, or?
No, just it. The victory point is just for South America. 1 victory point every time South America is uncontested.
Okay.
Uh,
I feel like it's your responsibility to do something about that, Katy.
Maybe. And with the status cards, they stay out in front of you. So
Yes.
if your
Yes.
event cards, you might discard. You will discard that after you've used it. The status cards are quite powerful because they actually stay out in front of you as well.
Yeah.
and I'm not going to do anything else. I'm just going to draw back up.
We're going quite quickly, actually. and
Yeah.
maybe
There's been no messing with other players. Not
Well,
much.
I am
Yeah,
thinking
yeah,
maybe
it's
it's
gonna
time for a
happen
little bit
shortly,
of
yeah.
fighting.
Oh,
Let's see
no.
what happens. Let me just check my espionage.
I hear the Balkans is really nice this time of year.
Sounds like the beginning of a spy. Like there should be a return sentence, and then you should pass a briefcase between each other.
Well,
Only when the owl hoots at night.
The dolphin's lunch is ready.
so begin turn step. I'm not going to do anything. Air step, I can't, unfortunately, but both my air forces are on the board anyway. Action step. Are we going to have a battle? Yes.
Oh no, who are you battling?
No, we're not.
Is it your
because-
conscience?
Well, I thought I was, and then I looked. Actually, I can't. So I'm not going to battle
not.
anybody.
Nobody to
Not
battle.
yet. I got a bit too excited. I kind of want to fight. Like in me, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Kicked right now.
So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to activate one of
Okay.
my espionage cards.
Okay, what does this one do?
So, not that one. This one. So using your begin turn step, gain 4 victory points if a Soviet army occupies Germany uncontested.
Oh, okay.
That's interesting.
4 victory points? Oh my
Yeah, I
goodness.
think that one's worth it.
Uncontested in Germany,
you
though.
just threw her out of Germany.
Wait, but it has to be a Soviet force that's
It
uncontested.
has to be uncontested Soviet force.
And they have to be in Germany.
Yes.
I have confidence in my guy's abilities. Yeah.
So I've
yeah.
kind of started something now. So I'm not playing it now. I'm just going to, in my action, turn that over.
Okay.
So then my supply phase, I'm fine. Discard, not going to. I'm not going to prepare an espionage card. I'm
Okay.
already at 7, so I don't need to draw back up.
Okay. Mine is going to be a really simple turn. I may discard one later, but for my event, I'm essentially just going to turn over this espionage card and prepare that, activate it even, which essentially, using your begin turn step, recruit a Western army in Italy.
Nice.
Yes, because it's really nice this time of year. I don't know what to tell you. And then I will discard Yes. Who shuffled this deck? I keep on getting espionage cards. And then I will...
Maybe no one. Maybe that's why.
That's it, yeah. That's it. I got a rogue agent shuffle my cards for me. That's me.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, then in my action turn, because I don't need to do the rest. I am going to play another status card, which is the Tito-Stalin split. And nationalist pieces in the Balkans are always in supply. During each scoring phase, gain 1 victory point if a nationalist army occupies the Balkans uncontested.
Oh my goodness. You've got a couple cards there that are really good for building up victory points.
Yep, and I am going to discard 1, and I am going to then draw up my hand by 2. And that's me.
All right, so down to the scoring phase.
Gonna score again.
Yep.
Oof. All right, Soviets, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ooh, that's a lot of Soviets.
Nice.
7 Soviets.
7! And how many of them are on 1, 2 on supply tokens? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm losing those quickly.
Okay, so another couple, and that's you for the West. 1, 2, 3, 4. Haven't really changed with how many tanks I've got. 4, because I haven't really cheated.
1,
1, 2, 3, 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
And then myself, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tanks still. 7.
7.
7 tanks.
Hang on.
Yeah, because it's Cuba.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I had in my head 7.
And then 1.
Balkans, there's no supply.
No, there's no supply in the Balkans. How do you, 2, because
2, yes. I thought you had 2.
And then 2 victory points as well.
Oh man, that's really gonna.
19.
You're really gonna cut away after that.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, turn 5 then.
All right.
Back to me again. Okay. So I'm going to build an
Do
army.
you have your espionage turn, or does it happen at the begin turn step, or?
So that is action step.
Right. Okay.
Yes, if I want to. So I don't have to play it straight away.
Ah, right. Okay.
But I just have to make sure it's up when I want to play
Okay.
it. So cool. So begin turn step. I'm not going to do anything for that one because I quite like my cards and I can't. I don't want to do this one yet.
Okay.
Then a step. I've got nothing to put on the board anyway. I'm going to then build an army.
Oh man. Where are you
What a
going
surprise.
for? Yeah. No.
Germany. So luckily, hopefully, you
Germany.
don't have a specific card in your hand that you need.
Well, you say that. I was going to do something different on my turn.
Supply, I think I'm fine. Everything's in supply. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to draw back up to 7.
All right, cool. A simple turn. I will use this espionage card. So in my begin turn step, I can recruit a Western army in Italy. So I'll do that straight away. He's on there. I'll discard this espionage card. And then it will be... Don't have anything air-wise, but for my action phase, I will be using another land battle to kick you back out of Germany.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Get out. I will raise my escalation against you by 1. And that is discarded. That's me. Oh, draw up, Brian. Right. Oh, and I'll discard as well.
My turn, let's see, the begin turn step will not do anything, the air step will not do anything. My action will be to turn over an espionage card,
Okay.
which is Mao Zedong leads Red Guard. Using your begin turn step, recruit a Chinese army in China, Szechuan, Mongolia, or Manchuria, or eliminate an enemy army in one of those spaces.
Oh my
So
goodness.
that'll be happening on the next turn.
Good luck in Mongolia.
Yeah,
Good luck.
lost that
Yeah.
one.
I
Oh my goodness.
will also put a new espionage card down, and then I'll just draw.
You discard to put the espionage down?
Oh, yes, I do indeed. I do indeed.
Can't let you have so much power in
I know.
Asia and not have any repercussions.
I have discarded a weapon of mass destruction.
That give peace a
Maybe
try.
you have. We'll see. Kind of have to use that, but because you killed me, I'm not going to get the points. So even though I turn my espionage over,
Yes. So
unfortunately,
what did that one do?
so that would have given me 4 points if I occupied Germany and
Yes.
contested.
Ah, right, okay.
I do not occupy Germany and contested, so I tried.
Yes,
but I
yeah.
think I was a bit too obvious with that one. Kind of let you have that one.
A valiant effort.
And then I'm going to, for my action, play a WMD card.
Ooh.
Which I should have seen and played first, but I didn't.
Okay.
So use immediately after you build an army. Battle an army in the same space as the army just built.
Oh, okay.
So this is powerful.
Yeah.
If I'd have seen this, but I just wasn't paying attention, if I'd have seen this, I could have come into Germany with that and then used my espionage.
Oh, well, now you're well prepped when you're putting an army down.
Hindsight, right?
So can you use that at any time, or is it during your action phase?
It's any time, so it's use immediately after you build an army. So with
yes, of
the
course,
WMDs, they kind of instruct you when you're going to use that.
Cool. Okay.
Is that your turn on?
No, it's not my turn on. Thank you. Then I'm going to do supply step. I'm still fine.
Gotta interrupt that pipeline.
You've got to do something in Mongolia there.
I'm on it.
You've let me have power for too long, and I'm going to draw back up to 7.
Russians are coming.
The Reds are coming.
Communism is real.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a sneaky look at my espionage cards. Ooh. Well, I think I know what I'm doing there. Okay, so in my action step, I'll just fast forward to that. I will activate that espionage. Using your begin turn step, each block must discard a prepared WMD card. If it has none prepared, it must lose 3 VP.
Oof. Oof.
Indeed. So that's with an eye to you. Now, does that include myself in that? Like it says each block?
Yes, because it.
Yes.
Yes, all right. Yes. Okay, I'm going to then discard this one, grab one more, and that will be my turn.
Do we have to discard one that's prepared if one's out, or can it be either or? What does the card say?
So each block must discard a prepared WMD card.
Okay.
If it has none prepared, it must lose 3. So it has to be sitting there waiting. So it's not immediately, so I can use this in my next turn.
Oh, okay. I was getting ready to start a full-on war then. So I thought I was getting rid of that.
All right, that's me. I've drawn up, so it's on to you, Cass.
I really don't want to get into a nuke war yet, but you're kind of forcing my hand, man.
Because you don't want to lose the 3 VP?
Yeah.
All right.
But it seems unnecessary. Well, first of all, let me resolve my begin turn step. So I get to recruit a Chinese army in China, I said all this, or eliminate an enemy army.
Mm-hmm.
I just think. Okay, well then I will place my army in Szechuan for my begin turn step.
All right. Here, it's lovely this time of year.
It is gloriously sunny. Then for my action step, I will build a Chinese army.
Oh, wow, okay.
And I will build it in Mongolia.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'll just drop. I like the cards.
Have you got something good? Is it a pretty nuke?
It is very pretty nuke.
You can tell we're being nice because it's going pretty quickly.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot more negotiation and get the hell out of South America.
So we're gonna score again.
All right. Okay. So how many tanks you got, Katy?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I believe.
Okay. 6, 7, and you have 2 still on supply.
Yep.
Tokens. For myself, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, a 5th tank this time. So that's nice. 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on supply tokens.
Yep. Cool. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh man.
Tanks. And then let's see how many are actually in supply. I think I'm only on 2 still.
Still on 2, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But then you've got your VP from your cards.
Oh, and then 2 VP from each of my cards as well.
Okay.
so.
For each card, so two
Sorry,
each, or just one each? Oh, okay.
Two.
Those
Cool.
status cards are pretty powerful.
Yeah.
We need to get some of those down, I think.
I need to stop drawing espionage cards. It's great being a spy, but I need an army.
I'm going to discard 3 cards, which I can do in
Okay.
the beginning step.
To hold on, I can do this. Reallocate resources.
Exactly. It's
Like
called
a tongue
resource
twister.
Yeah.
resource reallocation.
Yeah.
Yes. And I can discard 3 cards to pick up a new card, but it has to be a build army or a build navy or land battle. One of the action cards, not a
You can't just lift a
WMD.
nuke,
That'd be nice. You can't just go straight in for a nuke. So
I love the idea. Well, I've gotten rid of these 3 stores of grain. I'm just going to lift this nuke.
Yeah.
that'd be nice. So
I didn't want to spy on them, so I blew up the country.
build army, show you. I'm not lying.
Yes, indeed. All right.
So that was my begin turn step. Then I'm going to do my action where I am going to build an army.
Don't build it in Germany again.
I am going to build it in Germany.
My goodness, what is the obsession with Germany?
It's the football. It's
Yeah.
the great football national team.
Also, because of my nuke, I will now fight,
Oh no!
which basically will just kick you out of Germany.
Okay.
That could have been such a nice combination if I'd have clocked that earlier with the other card I had.
No, your nuke doesn't go off at the same time.
It doesn't. It requires a Western
So what
supply
is our
token.
escalation for that nuke?
Okay, so that's
Just one escalation.
one.
That's not bad.
Yeah, manageable.
For a nuke,
Yeah.
one escalation
it's not too
isn't
bad.
The
And they,
doomsday clock hasn't moved that far to midnight.
they do also have a cost, but luckily this one didn't cost me anything, so
I'm so happy for you.
even sweeter.
Yeah. So that removes my piece here?
Yes, so whoever's turn it is, when you initiate battle, it's you that gets the power, basically, unless there's other stuff going on.
Okay.
So 1, 2. Why have I got no cards? Oh, because I had to discard some. Yes, that's why. So I'm just going to go straight to discarding back up to my hand size. There we go.
Discard this. I'm going to reallocate resources. I'm going to discard this. And now, what specifically... what cards can I pick up when I'm reallocating resources?
So you cannot pick up anything that's going to benefit you, basically. That's the way I remember it.
Yeah.
So if you think your WMD cards, because they're very, very powerful, your espionage cards,
your status card.
and your status cards.
Essentially anything that allows you to place their attack, isn't
Yes,
it?
so you can
Yeah.
pick up a land battle or
Okay.
a build an army, build a navy.
Cool.
So basically just the cards that your standard action cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I will do just that. I will take a build army card.
Yeah.
Ooh, and if I could rearrange my cards, then I will. Will I play another nuke? No, probably not. Yes, I will. Oh, that was in the begin turn. If I can rewind and use this begin turn
Yeah.
step, each block must discard a prepared WMD card.
Yes.
If it has none prepared, it will lose 3 VP. So I'll discard mine.
Okay. That is from 31 minus 3, somebody 28.
20.
There we go. That's
I
mad.
hope you don't mind me lowering you 3 there. And then I will, for my action... Oh, that will get discarded. I've done the relocating resources.
Yes.
And I will build an army. I'm not going to go back to Germany.
Go to Germany.
I think the whole game is just
Go
going to be
to
us
Germany.
like trying to control
How lovely
Germany.
Germany looks.
It's just sad. Just sad. So I'm going to go to the UK. And I hear it's horrible this time of year.
It is.
Yeah. That was my action phase. Have I got an espionage? Yes. I will discard something to prepare or to place an espionage card face down, and then I will just draw back up to 7, and that's my turn. You gonna play a nuke?
No.
Do it for the lulls.
All right then. If it's for the lulls.
Yeah, and only for the lulls. Millions of lives hang in the balance, but the lulls
for
demand
the
it.
lulls. I will use East Wind MRBM.
Mm-hmm.
Using your begin turn step, eliminate an enemy's blocks, an enemy blocks army or navy within 2 spaces of the China space. Then that enemy block must discard 3 cards from their hand.
Ooh. Nasty.
There's an east wind rising.
Yeah.
Now, where would that country be on a map? As Caroline shows that she doesn't really know her geography. Oh, I see where it is. Okay, I will put an espionage card down and or discard a card. Discard a card.
Okay.
To play it and then draw back up. See, because I played that espionage card, I should have really discarded it.
Oh, did you play that this turn?
I did, didn't I?
I don't know if you did. What does it do?
Recruited a Chinese army, yes I did.
Oh, that was the previous turn. Yeah.
I
That's
just didn't
okay.
discard it.
That's grand.
We see you.
Yeah.
slowly trying to work my way in.
Sneaky reds.
She's alright.
Oh yeah, they're all red to me. Commies.
What was a typical US retort? Rhetoric.
Dirty capitalist dogs.
Oh my god, I'm losing my train of thought now. Straight into action and let's build a navy.
Hope you can't build in the west, in the North Atlantic.
I can.
Can you? Or is that in the...
No, I can't.
Is that in the
so
black?
I'd have to be here, wouldn't I?
Yeah, in Scandinavia.
So
yeah.
I'm not. So I can't build a navy.
Well, you could build in the Baltic Sea. Is what you could do.
Yeah, I could, couldn't I? Let's do that then. I can't even. Thank you. There we go. Then I'm going to supply step. Am I in supply? Yep, that's fine. Not going to discard anything. Draw back up to my hand size. So there we go.
I'm going to... Is there anything beginning of the turn I can do? Oh yes, I can use my status card. So I can use once per turn in your begin turn. Step, discard one card from hand to prepare a Western status card. So I will do that.
Is there any limit to the amount of status cards you can have?
No, does
No.
not say.
Excellent.
You can just... Oh, you have a lot you can do then.
You shall see. Western infidel.
Yeah, I may as well just pop that down because it's just a free thing that I can do. So this one is World War II surplus. Once per turn, when you build a Western army, discard 3 cards from hand to build a Western army in an unoccupied space.
Right.
So pop that down. And I will then discard a bunch of cards. Yes. To search through my deck for something cool and shiny.
You can only do that in the begin turn step.
The reallocation of your resources?
It's
Yes.
only in the beginning.
Oh, is it only in the
It is
beginning?
in the beginning. Thank you. I'm glad you know.
Oh no!
Yes.
Sneaky
So that's
Western.
one of the things you can do in your begin turn step.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grant. Well, yeah, I've done the status. That's okay. I will then... Might build a navy, actually. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds like fun. And I'll build one here.
Okay.
And then I will discard and draw one and then draw up to my hand size.
Cool.
That's me.
Why not? Why not? Let's get into a Chinese land battle. Is that not like the Princess Bride? Has never start a land battle in East Asia or in Asia?
Oh, I can't remember that
Never
one.
start a land war in Asia? Yeah, it is. A quote from the Princess Bride. Someone will correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, I get out of Mongolia.
I had a good run.
Thank you. And I think my supply chains are fine. And then let's see, draw up, I suppose. 3, 4, 7. That's me.
Okay. Oh, are we on our scoring phase?
Oh, we are. I think I'm getting
Scoring.
ahead of myself.
All right.
There we go.
Okay. What have you got? You lost a tank that previous round, but you still have quite a sizable number.
Let's see.
7.
5, 6, 7. Yeah.
7. 6, 7. It makes me happy every time I get to say 7.
So and then 3 in supply.
1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
3. Cool. For myself, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and all of those are in supply or on a supply marker. So I'll go up 10 from
Nice.
9, 10. Okay.
Very good.
Cass.
I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh my goodness.
Tanks, and then in supply of those is 1. I've done this so many times. There's 2. I know there's 2. I just can't remember where the other one is.
Yeah, 1 here in India and 1 here.
India.
There you go,
Every time it's
yeah.
India, and then 2 from a status because
Okay.
no one is contesting me in the Balkans or South America. I'm having a pretty easy go with things out there.
Yeah. Not for long. He
Next.
says, having nothing in his hand.
I was doing all right, and now I'm slowly starting to crumble.
You're like nobody's too far behind. This is all within reach.
Yes,
Yeah.
for now.
Fair enough. Until I play these 3 cards that win me the game.
Right, I think I might have to do something about this.
Yes, this is
Leave my armies alone!
it's getting untenable.
Do not do anything to anyone.
I didn't draw back up. Sorry. I
We'll
had
let you.
5. Sorry. I swear.
No, you forfeit. The West must leave.
Leave the Earth. Bye bye. Back in the sea.
I think it's time the nukes come out. So,
Okay.
I'm skipping straight to my action step, and I can use this at any time. Discard a prepared enemy WMD card or force one enemy to lose 4 VP.
Oh.
Yep. Yes, please.
So then I'm going to use this because I can use it at any time.
All right.
Ah.
Plot twist: if you use it against the West.
Use it against the West. Well, we know the history between the two.
So this is I'm going to lose 6 victory points.
Right, okay.
Oh.
And then we're also going to go...
Don't attack me, attack the West. Okay.
And the non-aligned, sorry, but you're going to lose 4 points.
Okay. So it's interesting because the unaligned has 1 escalation against you, so you would lose 1 less victory point.
That's it, thank
so
you.
you're going to lose 5 instead.
Okay.
I'm glad you remembered.
So you're
Yes,
going
so
back
5.
to 50. And I am losing 4.
Okay.
So I am
Don't put yourself up. That's the other way.
That's right. Which takes me down to 58.
And that was a temporary hit. You know, you can claw those points back, but it's quite nice just to show that I'm watching you. I can see what you're doing.
Yeah.
This is a show of strength.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then supply, I'm still in supply, and just going to draw back up to my hand size.
Okay.
Cool.
Not sure. Ooh. In the begin turn, I could eliminate an enemy army in the Balkans. Hi.
Can you take away my little airplane there? Go ahead. Go ahead. See what happens, man. Coming for you, bro.
Yes, I will do that.
Right.
So, in the beginning turn, lose your metal bird in the Balkans.
Oh no.
So he's away. And then what I will do is I will discard that. That gets thrown away. And then I will prepare a nuke. So, using your begin turn step, conduct an airstrike.
Oh.
Indeed. Okay. So, you wanted to know...
Yeah, because you don't have an air force yet
No,
beside or around the Balkans.
not yet. But I don't have the card in my hand. But I can! I can!
The threat is there.
The thread is there, exactly. So what I will do is... Oh no, that was my phase. And I will get rid of a card. I'll discard one to lift up another one. I'll discard that. Draw another one. Oh, look, a nuke. And then I will drop to my hand size. And that's me.
Okay. I have not been thinking about this. oh, because I have a thing and it's turned. Yes. Okay, so in my begin turn step, I can recruit armies in China or Manchuria. I wanted to put a Chinese army down, or I can just take 2 victory points for my China, and I think I'm just going to take the victory points.
I think that's well.
I'm not, I'm going to place one in Manchuria.
I think that's better because it gives you points over time.
Anyone ever seen The Good, the Bad, and the Weird? No.
Seen the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Good, the Bad, and the Weird is a Korean, Chinese, Japanese, cowboy western set in Manchuria.
Cool.
And
Wow.
it is stunningly good. Sorry, that was all. That's just because I got to do that.
That's what Manchuria reminds you of.
Yes. Okay, so then that was my begin turn step. I'm not doing anything for my step. Action step. You think I would have thought about this? I'm not there yet. Okay, so I will build a nationalist army in, hold on, let me just check, Central America, because it's always in supply
Oh my goodness.
in Central America.
Another
Yeah.
fancy.
And then
West
I
territory.
will just check this. Oh, that's a good card. Yeah, okay, and then I am going to play an espionage card down and get rid of. And in fact, I'm not. I'm just going to draw up. Sorry. And that's me.
Okay, cool.
Over to me.
Round 14 are we at? Yeah.
Round
Yeah.
14, thank you.
Getting
So
real.
I'm going to. Oh, I can't do that. I keep wanting to do sea battle, and I can't do it.
Yes, nobody wants to play with me in
No.
the sea.
So I'm going to, in that case, discard some cards. Discard, oh, not those. 3 cards. So hopefully, maybe a build army card. Oh,
Lovely, you're spreading communism right up from South America to just my borders here.
Just getting there with the communism. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Mum.
Just getting
Fine.
there with the communism.
Yep. It's nationalism, not communism.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
different.
yeah.
It's
Okay.
communism.
Yeah,
And nationalism.
I know, and I'm a dirty American capitalist pig dog.
going to build an army. What a surprise. Where should we go?
Reverse flight shield.
I don't know how. I don't have the cards.
Scandinavia looks nice. This
Do you know
time of
what?
year.
Here, it's this time of year.
That's what we're going to do.
Nobody's invaded Canada.
I tried to by cheating, but
The only way to invade Canada.
they just very nicely asked me to leave. And it's like, well, all right.
Oh, I'm so sorry about this. I'm just gonna go.
There's been a mix-up. I'm sorry.
There we go. I'm done.
Okay.
And nobody's invaded Africa.
No.
Don't seem to care about Africa at all.
Nobody is missed the rains down in Africa this time of year.
Sorry. Don't prompt me to sing.
I'm going to reallocate resources here. And that's getting discarded. I'll save that one, and I'll look for something shiny. And I have no more build armies. Oh, but that's shiny. That's super. That's super shiny. Yes. Okay. Okay, I have a good turn. Okay. Do I?
Contest Germany. It's been a while.
Do you know, I realised as well that with that WMD, I can actually airstrike that.
Contest Germany!
Because I have a. But
Take out the supply line.
but Katy is no threat victory point wise at the minute. We all know who the real menace is at the minute.
Is it Finland? Have the Finnish come to end it all, as their name suggests?
They did play a large role in the Cold War, I
They
hear.
did.
Yes.
They are a cold place.
I will play an air power in my air unit phase.
Oh no.
And I will
Oh
just
no.
pop something just right here.
Oh no.
Just right
And
here.
why are you doing that?
Oh no.
Well, just for reasons.
Yeah.
Just for reasons, because I'm going to use...
Because we all know Italy's very nice this time of year.
the West Tourism Agency is doing great. So that was my air phase. And I will... Yes, I will activate this. No, will I? No, I'll do something else.
Just got very tense all of it.
Right, right. All of a
Little
sudden,
bit.
it's like the Balkans.
Yes, yes. I will activate that espionage. Use in your begin turn step, recruit a Western army in the Balkans. I will then draw up to my hand size. It's really getting it's getting tense now. The pieces are really
Yeah, I've got two options, and yeah, that was one of them. Yeah, I might have the thing I want.
my heart bleeds for you.
I'm just like, I feel like I'm no longer safe.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm not safe.
I felt
I'm not
safe for a
safe.
little while, and now I feel like
You're no help.
my time is over.
I don't know what you mean, Katy. It's going swimmingly for you.
I've built an army.
Yes, you. Now you know how it feels.
Oh my goodness, help me! I can build one army. Stop it! You're coming with me. The Chinese, right? All I have left is the Chinese. Yeah, because that wouldn't have worked. Let me just double check because there was a card there, but
Here you
yeah,
can
no, it
actually.
wouldn't have worked.
Oh no, you're not in Iran.
I'm not in Iran.
But
Not
you
in
could
Iran.
go.
If I didn't have to deal with your nonsense, it'd be in Iran by now.
You could go to Eastern Europe and sort out a cheeky wee supply problem. No, it wouldn't sort it out. Never mind.
Okay, I am going to. I really can't. Okay, I'm gonna build an Indian army.
Okay.
Why not?
Wait, you could.
Why not?
Yeah.
Let's try to take Central Asia from India.
You've just gone for. What's that called?
Central Asia.
Central Asia. Cool. Okay.
Okay, so that was my action step.
Mhm.
My supply step, everyone is in supply.
Mhm.
My discard step, I'm not going to discard, mainly because I've seen what's in that deck. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
And then draw up. Okay, cool.
Okay, we're in another scoring phase then.
We're into the 80s.
Oof. The 1980s. Wham would hit with a vengeance.
Yeah.
So we're into the scoring phase now. Katy, you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 tanks, and 3s are on supply, so that's 12 in total.
Nice.
62.
Not great, but you know.
Yeah, yeah. I am another 11 points. Oh no, wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 7
Okay.
plus
So-
5 is for your
Twelve.
for you maths heads 12.
Okay,
the
so
rumors,
that's
so the
up to
rumors say
62.
62. All right.
Oh, so you and Katy are matching again.
Indeed, we've been even Stevens most.
Yeah,
of the
we have.
time,
I
yeah.
think we're being quite nice to each other.
We are, yes. And then Cass for your mammoth army.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm the Indians. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 tanks.
And
So that's 58 plus 12.
70.
70.
plus 2 because they're on supply lines.
Yep, and then plus 2 for my statuses, which
Yep.
are both still in effect.
So you're on 74,
Good.
and we are
60
on
to 74 is a difference. 14. Oh no, 62 to 74 is 12.
12. So if the difference between first and last place ever gets 20 or more points, then the person in first place just wins, and that's in that scoring phase.
I have to have 3 armies.
It does, yes, yes. But that's us for the scoring phase, and we're into round 15.
Ooh, getting closer.
Yep.
So you'll see that these two have been playing a lot of status cards.
Mhm.
I do not have status cards.
Oh, you just have
So that's
like.
why I don't have any on the board. So
Oh, okay.
it's not necessarily 100% asymmetrical,
Mhm.
but there's a bit of asymmetry in
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
So
nerdy ally.
yeah, I can't get any extra points.
Yeah.
That's annoying. I'm not going to do an air step. I am going to, for my action step, activate this card. So using your begin turn step, prepare a WMD card.
Okay.
That's coming next turn.
Okay.
Then supply. Am I in supply still?
Yeah, nothing's
Yes.
really changed.
Surprise, surprise. And then I'm just going to... Still got 7 cards, so I'm done. Nice and easy.
All right, okay.
Ryan, what are you going to do?
Hey, friend.
Hey, friend.
Hey, friend.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to do something cool. So, can I do more than one begin turn action in the beginning turn?
Yes, so you could
if
discard and... Oh, could you do more than one action?
Yes,
Yeah,
so...
more than one card. Can more than one card be used in the begin turn step?
What I'm going to show is I have an Air Force in here that's ready to fire on the Balkans with this carpet bombing WMD. And I also have this espionage, and they're both begin turns. So in this espionage, I can place an army in the Balkans.
Yep.
So can I do both of those at the same time?
Yes, so because obviously there's the cost there still and stuff. So yeah, you can play whatever's out because it all goes, replenishes, so
All right.
discarded, sorry. So yeah.
Cool.
Hi.
Oh, work away.
Okay.
Work away.
Okay, so this WMD will threaten you, and I'll go down a victory point.
Yep.
I will conduct an airstrike.
Okay.
I will
Your
remove...
escalation level go up,
My escalation goes up by 1 against you.
please.
So, that's against you. Your tank goes away.
Okay.
Then I will activate this espionage one. And that says, in your begin turn step, recruit a Western army in the Balkans. So I will do that.
Yeah.
Cool, and then I go on to pretty much the rest of my turn. I can build lots of navies. I don't say this is a threat, it's just what I have in my hand.
I can build lots of navies.
Fear me! Okay, what about this status card? Oh, yeah! Yeah! Okay, so I will play this event card, which allows me, it's called the Long Telegram, allows me to prepare a status card and an espionage card, no discards required. So I will prepare this, this espionage card, and I will set down this status card. So that is National Guard. Use once per turn on your beginning turn step. Discard 2 cards from your hand to recruit a Western piece in or adjacent to the United States. So I'm coming for Canada and potentially Central America.
Right, okay.
Then I will discard that to pick up one, and then I will draw back up, and that's me.
Cool.
So it was a busy turn.
Productive.
Productive, yeah.
Absolutely fine.
Are you all happy over there?
Yeah, I'm doing grand. So for my turn, I will don't have anything from turn step or my air step. For my action step, I will turn over this espionage card, which is use your begin turn step, recruit a nationalist army in the Balkans, or eliminate an enemy army in the Balkans. Kiss my Balkans. Then I will check my supplies, which are all fine. Discard.
I'm not even going to get to the scoring turn with that tank.
Not even
No.
that, and I don't need to draw back up. That's me.
Okay.
Okay, so begin turn steps. So sorry, but this kind of has to happen. My WMD card that I prepared from my espionage card, which should have gone. Using your begin turn step, discard a prepared enemy WMD card or force one enemy to lose 13 VPs.
Oh! How did I not see that?
Oh,
Well, I forgot to read it out.
Oh.
Forgot
Forgot to read it out.
oh my
She
goodness.
forgot her knife in my back.
So, well, it could be for the West, but it's not for the West. So, non-aligned.
Nuke the US.
You had a good run,
13
but it is
points.
time.
So you're down to 61.
Ah.
So you're down where I am.
Ah.
You can come and chill.
Alright. But no.
Plot twist, right?
Blood.
Horrifying.
Damn
Horrifying.
good
So
plot
what was
twist.
the cost?
So I have to pay 13 for that.
Oh my
so
goodness.
62 down to
Yeah.
50.
Nine.
Someone. No, that's not right. 62 down to 59 for 13.
49, sorry.
49.
So I took a hit as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But is any of that negated by the escalation track?
So,
Yes, it would be.
so that would be 3 that way.
But it would just be 1.
1. So it was 14. So it hasn't.
No.
Okay.
No, I've already taken the 1 off.
Oh, okay.
So it'd
okay.
go 1 up. So
No,
to
no,
50.
she's already taken off.
Oh,
it
did you?
was
Oh, it was
14,
14.
but
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Cool.
So I've taken quite a huge hit, but I'm hoping.
Okay.
Too good for the team, bro.
Maybe.
Ooh, I'm coming for Soviets. You're just declaring war on the wrong people.
You were
That's
so
happening.
far ahead that I'm
Yeah.
hoping maybe I can claw it back. We'll see. Maybe I can't, and that was not the best thing to do.
I'm gonna decimate the Russians.
But
Freaking commie mother flippers.
Yeah. So,
moving on.
one thing I maybe haven't explained about Cass is Cass is very aggressive when she plays board games. So, in her play style, and sometimes in, socially in the board as well.
Flip a table!
That makes it fun, right? It's
Yeah.
it is
It is a strategy game.
It's a strategy game. It's Cold War themed. We all know the Cold War wasn't a very pleasant experience for everybody.
Burn.
I'm definitely a bit terrified now.
Good.
So I'm going to build an army, and where am I going to go?
I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I just like
That threw you off, didn't it?
yeah, I was not ready for it at all.
And maybe it wasn't the best move, but let's throw in a bit
Painful.
of
It
excitement.
was
Yeah.
painful.
Let's go into the Middle East.
Okay.
That always works out.
And then, am I in supply everywhere still?
Somehow.
For now.
Yeah.
I feel like that's probably going to change very soon. And I think that's what needed to happen. I just needed to come in and say,
Need to
do you know
poke the
what?
bear, see what happens.
Draw back up to 7.
Interesting. Okay.
Right?
Right. That, I'm even thrown by that turn.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
right. There's a four like,
wow. Okay. Yes. What I will do is I will use this status card. Use once per turn in your begin turn step. Discard 2 cards from hand to recruit a Western piece in or adjacent to the United States.
Nice.
Oh, Canada.
or Central America, whichever tickles my fancy.
Oh.
Uh,
We're kind of like ganging up on you now.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay,
Got this.
I'll discard those 2, and I will place in Canada. Okay, now I did have something pretty cool to do. Where is Southeast Asia? Okay. Never mind. Nobody's chilling there, so it doesn't really matter. I will prep this super fun espionage card instead, and I will discard something to do that. Oh, I will discard that, and then I will draw up to my hand size. And that's me.
Right, little flippers.
Are you are you getting me rid of me in the Balkans then?
I am getting rid of you in the Balkans. Get out.
So just that you're not placing a tank there.
I can't place a tank there, but I can eliminate an.
You have to fight me.
Eventually.
Yes, eventually.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I'm just gonna place. I'm gonna place in the Balkans.
In the Balkans? Okay.
Yep. Because I'm already in supply there.
Okay.
Um.
Now we won't get points for that because it's
Contested.
it's contested.
Yes.
Okay.
That's fine. And then I'm going to have a land battle. Indian land battle.
Oh.
Get out of Central Asia.
Oh.
Thank you.
Interesting. So
I had a long run. I've been doing all right.
Supply step. Everything I have is in supply. Discard step. I will discard this to draw up a new one. And then espionage step. No, I'm fine that way. Okay, that's me. Cool.
That was sufficiently less bloodthirsty than I thought it was going to
I
be.
have a limited amount of moves I can make. Things
all
are
right.
coming once I have the chance.
I see. Well, we're into our scoring phase now.
Yes.
So lots of happy tanks are going to score points. So for Katy, yourself, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 still. Oh my
9,
goodness.
so for 49 to 58.
Yeah, they're all in uncontested spaces. And then 3 of those are in supplies.
Brings you up to 61. I'm just going to
Okay.
do this because we will move.
Yeah.
That's grand for myself. I have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so that is 69.
69 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are
So 74.
74. Not bad. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. And for yourself, Kes?
1, 2, 3. Not the contested one.
Ha 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 ha.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Mm-hmm. Plus 2 for your
For the supply
Supply,
lines,
so
yeah.
13.
So that is
73.
74.
Yes.
74.
See, I've kind of equaled that out, and
And
now I'm like, maybe that wasn't the best card to play.
And now I still get 1 for the South America, being occupied by a nationalist army uncontested, but I don't get 1 for the Balkans. So that brings me up to 75.
Okay. Okay. It's tense. It's super
Tense,
tense.
It is.
Right. Me again. Next
17.
turn. So
Okay.
I'm going to. This is a scratch in the head moment.
Yeah.
Go straight in with an event.
What are you gonna do?
Place a Soviet supply token in Southeast Asia.
Ooh.
Oh, interesting.
Then recruit a Soviet army. And
Oh.
please, you play that must hurt. You must place that in Southeast Asia for me.
Oh dear.
She's going for you.
Oh dear.
She's going for
That's
you.
what you don't want to see the supply token in there, do you know what I mean? If I were just the army.
And unfortunately, I only just drew that event up a few turns ago, so it's
Yeah.
like that would have been amazing earlier on, but I didn't have
There's
it.
there's a straight line of attacking me that can happen here.
Yeah.
Then, am I in supply everywhere? Of course. I'm going to discard. Of course. I'm going to espionage this card. And then draw back up to 7. Oh, that was not a great hand.
Okay, so for my begin turn phase, I will again do the National Guard. I will discard 2 cards from my hand to recruit a Western piece in or adjacent to the United States.
Nice.
Central America, I don't want to do.
I don't know what you mean.
Is Cuba adjacent to the United States?
It's not, because there's still a Gulf
Yeah.
there.
There's the,
Oh, right, okay.
So
because Caribbean's
Yeah,
adjacent.
yeah.
There we go.
Goes.
Yep.
I'll place in Central America.
Ow.
Okay, and then that was my begin turn phase. Then I will activate this. I will activate this espionage. Bay of Pigs. Use in your begin turn step. So I'll just show this off here. Use in your begin turn step. Each enemy block with an army in Cuba must either discard paired WMD card or eliminate its army in Cuba.
Oh, why are you taking me out of Cuba?
Because you get... No, you don't get...
I don't get anything for Cuba?
Well, you get that free tank there. You get points for it, so... that was that. I'm going to discard something to draw something else. I'll discard this will I discard that WMD? Yes, I'll discard that WMD. And I will pick up a different WMD. And I will drop to my hand size, and that is me.
All right. Well, then, the board is looking pretty dicey at the moment.
Yes. Okay, so are you on your action phase?
Yeah, well, I'm at begin turn, but I don't have a begin turn. I don't have my air step, but I'm just going to go straight into my action phase. I'm going to play the event card,
Okay.
which is the People's Liberation Army. Recruit a Chinese army and air force in or adjacent to China, then battle with a Chinese piece in or adjacent to China. So I don't have an air force because they're all deployed, but I don't have to use that air force.
Okay.
So I'm just going to place my army,
Uh-huh.
and I am going to place my army right here.
Oh, in Southeast Asia.
In Southeast Asia, and then
Right.
immediately battle with it.
Oh, right.
Kick you out of Southeast Asia.
Oh, okay.
Oh my.
So
I tried.
put that back.
Now, does your supply token, I imagine that still stays there?
Yeah.
Yeah. She still has a way to supply herself. Okay, then. See, so that's my action step, my supply step. I'm fine. Yes, I'm fine.
Cool. So that changes my plans. 2 turns left.
Oh.
Oh, my move of playing that card didn't do me very well.
Yeah.
I don't know how I thought I was going to capture it, but I thought, maybe. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm going to discard some of my cards to get a nice shiny card, as you call it.
A shiny card, yeah. It's the
Shiny.
it's the technical term.
Luckily had one. And I'm going to, guess what? Build an army.
Yeah. Where are we going?
I think I'm going to go to North Africa now.
Okay.
Or you could deny casts in Central Asia, because that would be funnier.
Brian?
No, I'm gonna stick to my.
Okay.
I'm gonna be nice to you now.
You're lucky I don't have a
Then
nuke.
I'm just gonna draw espionage. I am going to. I can't any. No, I'm not going to do that because I have to discard a card, so I'm not going to do that. Oh, that was a rubbish hand. That was a rubbish card draw, whatever you want to call it. Done.
Okay. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to instigate the Bay of Pigs.
Oh.
That will take you
Take me out of Cuba
entirely.
Okay.
So that's good. That gets discarded. I cannot reallocate resources, which is a shame. Then I'm on to any of these. I wonder, do I have anything cool I can do? Very close, because we're towards the end of the game.
Yeah.
That's not going to help.
Exactly this.
Nope. So I'm going to look at essentially status cards and maybe a WMD.
Little eyes have lit up. I don't trust this.
Okay, that gives me a bit more leeway. So I will prepare a WMD. Just a conventional warhead cruise missile. Use in your begin turn step, eliminate an enemy piece in the same space as a Western piece or an adjacent space.
Stop hurting me.
You're tearing me apart, Lisa. And then I will draw up 2/7. That's me.
Okay. All right. I am going to reallocate resources. Discard 3 to draw 1. Just as a no, you're nothing. You're nothing. I will.
You will give up. Okay.
Let's see. No. You gotta give me a minute. No. Do I? I'll think about that. But all right. No, I'll just for my action. I will just turn over this espionage card, which is for use in my begin turn step. I may force one enemy to lose either 1 BP or 3 BPs, but I have to escalate if I use 3 BPs.
Curses. Curses.
I will, in the discard stage, just discard 1 and draw 1. In the hopes. Nothing.
Yeah.
And then I will draw up. I had a lot of good cards. There's a reason I'm in the lead. My good cards came out first.
Yeah.
There's a nice mix of luck and strategy to this game.
Yes.
very
Yeah.
well
You gotta do good with what you've been.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're on to the scoring, penultimate scoring phase now.
Oh.
So Katy, for yourself, you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Oof.
So
Okay.
up to 71. 3 of those are, as usual, they are on scoring tokens.
That's 74.
So you're up to 74 for myself. I have 2, 4, 6, 8.
That's going to be 82.
82 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 of those are on 87. Okay, Cass?
I moved this track. I don't know where that was.
I think it was on 1.
1, 2,
thank
3,
you.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's 85.
Then 2
Yeah.
for
two.
my supply lines,
Mhm.
and then 1 for Central or for South America.
So you're on 88, is it?
Yeah.
And I'm on 87.
And I'm down on 74, which isn't too bad.
No.
If I'd have played that card earlier, I would have had more time to catch up, but I just played it out a bit too late.
Yeah.
I may have messed up slightly.
Oh no.
We're all right.
Mm-hmm.
But technically, I think my status card that said that I couldn't lose more than 2 BPs by a WMD came out before I lost 13 BP by a WMD.
I'm not so sure.
Less than vigilant war leader.
Sorry, I didn't realise you
No,
had
no,
that
none of
card.
it.
Let's say it's the kind of Star Wars missile defense.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
still being built in
I think there's
Central
Jedi
India.
forces, Jedi forces at work.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You're not going to use your most powerful card.
Sorry.
All right, it's yourself. Final round.
Can I make up 500 points to win? No.
If you did, it would be the play of the century.
Yes.
Can I do anything? I've got to make the last turn count. No point using any of these. Gets me a point. Event: recruit a Soviet army and or air force in or adjacent to Eastern Europe.
Go for the Balkans. It'd be class fun. It'd be great fun.
That's
Yay!
a nice little party in there to
Yeah.
finalise.
Precisely. We all unify in Greece.
Supply.
Yeah.
I'm in supply. There's no point doing anything else.
Nope.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's my final move. A bit underwhelming.
All
isn't it?
right.
But
I think mine is going to be an underwhelming final move. Oh, apart from this WMD.
Oh,
Um,
apart from the nuke.
Apart from the nuke.
Oh no, this isn't a nuke. This is just a cruise missile.
It is. It's just a cheeky cruise missile.
Yeah.
Nothing to get too scared about. I'm just going to eliminate an enemy piece.
Stop it. Stop it.
In the same space
hurts.
as a Western.
Physically hurts.
So, see this wee tank in Central America?
Physically hurts.
Go away.
oh,
My poor baby.
Now, I would usually lose 1 victory point, but because your escalation against
Is
me
one.
is 1, I would not lose it.
Okay.
I will go up an escalation against you, though.
Okay.
That was my begin turn step. No, I don't think I can claw this back. And I say claw back, you're only 1 turn ahead, but I don't think I can. No, there's nothing I can do unless. No!
Oh no.
Yes!
Oh no.
Oh, I can do a thing.
Australia is one unit.
Not quite. I can do a thing. Right, so I'm going to play this event. Gulf of Tonkin Resolution.
Okay.
So, now, I essentially recruit a Western army in Southeast Asia, but I'll have to ignore that because I have no pieces,
Okay.
and an air force in the South China Sea, then battle in Southeast Asia. Now, would that mean I can use my airstrike against Cass in Southeast Asia?
got one.
Oh no, I haven't got a navy in there.
Oh, you don't have a navy.
I'm an idiot.
Ha!
I was like, I've won the game.
Too excited there.
I was too excited and I didn't see what I could have done. Never start a land war in Asia, yes. Please, I was trying to start an air war and just didn't have the supply to back it up. I really should have built a navy earlier on in the South China Sea. But instead, then I will just play a status. Yeah, and that will do nothing, but use once per turn to begin turn step. You may rebase a Western Air Force with no discard cost. Should have played that earlier on, but that's okay. I will drop.
So what was this?
That's me. That's just a status card. I can't use it really
okay.
because it was
It
just
makes no odds.
to play something.
Okay. Well, I will. Oh, begin my turn step. By forcing. Oh, Ryan to lose. Oh no. Hold on. Hold on.
Are you going to do some counting?
Oh, yeah, do something so higher than
I feel defenseless.
You're the best. You're the best. Here, Soviet Russia did some stuff against me. Look at the escalation.
I did.
track.
I don't. Yeah.
Oh my
It's because he
goodness.
was so far ahead. I was like, I'm going to claw it back, and then
Yeah, that's fine.
The escalation is at like 6.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Ryan, you're going to lose 3 VP, and I'm going to go up 1 on the escalation track against Ryan as well.
That, I think, is going to be pretty much the balance there.
Oh.
See if I lose by 3. Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was your begin turn phase with the
That was
espionage
my
card.
begin turn phase. Then I am going to discard 3 to reallocate resources. Nothing. I will now take my action. So this is independence, sovereignty, territorial integrity, and security, which is a mouthful. During each scoring phase, gain 1 VP if your escalation level against each enemy is no higher than that enemy's is against you.
Oh.
Oh no! That's some free VP for you.
That is some free
Oh
VP
my
bonus.
That's
goodness.
such a
And
nice card.
There
Yeah.
is no point in me discarding or anything
Yeah.
else here.
Yeah,
Drawing
that's
up.
it.
That's us.
So we go to the final scoring phase. So you're going to have a great time of it, but we'll get to
Yeah.
the Soviets first.
Oh,
What do you got there?
not many.
Okay, you got 2. I just got a million tanks. On the
Yeah,
board. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So that's 11 points. And then 3 because you're on.
3 supply
Yeah.
chains.
And that's
So,
my final score.
okay, 88.
Yeah,
Very
cool.
respectable. For myself, I've 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So that'd be 93.
93, and then another 5, please.
So that's 98.
Oh, close to 100, and I have no other status cards that give me VP.
Okay.
Come on, what have you got?
Oh,
Right.
put us out of our misery.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
10?
10?
Yeah.
10
That's
times
98.
Oh,
Okay.
very good. And then you've got your
Then
supply is 2.
2, which takes me straight on to 100.
100.
And then, let's see, the Balkans I don't get. South America I do,
You
so
do.
that's 1.
1.
That's fine. And then during each scoring phase, gain 1 VP of your escalation level against each enemy is no higher than the enemy's is against you, which I think is the case.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep, so that's 1 VP.
Congratulations.
Well done.
102.
You've won it by 3. Oh my goodness.
I mean, it was so tight at that end, but I was just counting really quickly in my head.
That was awesome though, yeah.
That was,
very good
I
victory.
have really enjoyed this game.
Yeah,
like-
I love the supply lines. Even though we didn't, war against each other enough
Yeah.
to break the supply lines, it's still a really integral feature, which is super interesting.
Well, there was a point where I just looked over. One of those, I played too slow, and then when I looked over, Moscow had taken over all of Northern Europe. I was like, I don't have a chance of breaking a supply line.
Europe is a bit red here.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that supply line set was so powerful because even if you're not fighting, which we didn't do as much, you're going to be taking so much stuff off the board if it's not in supply. So it's so
Yeah.
important, like even just for that step. So
Yeah.
But I even love the fact that the board kind of ends up, and it is because the card's directed as well, but you kind of end up with that kind of division between East and West and, the non-aligned
Yeah.
block. It's very
Yeah.
pretty when it's done.
Yes, I discarded a lot of cards earlier on that could have really helped me in a later
Yes.
game, but that's just the case
Yeah.
of
And
discarding.
I think if I played it through again, I would be much more careful what cards I was going, no, well, I don't need that, I'll lift
Yeah,
something
yeah.
else.
Yes.
Because I got to the point where it was like, I need to deploy armies that I can't deploy.
Exactly. See, I love your status cards. It's the same thing that I like in deck builders, like or light seekers, stuff that give you like chip damage or like chip victory points in that
Yeah.
case. Super powerful, yeah. So that's very good.
No, definitely.
Um,
Thank you very much for
yeah.
letting us play it.
That's awesome.
thank you for letting me play it. Too. No, it's good fun.
It's nice to play it out of the office and
Yeah,
see other playstyles.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And this is Essen. It's for release.
This will be out at Essen, yes. So we did the
Fantastic.
Kickstarter. That was successful.
Yeah.
Just at the
good
factory
reasons.
now, making all the little bits to send out to you. And
All
yeah,
the super cute
I like the
tanks.
idea of
Oh,
tiny
this-
tank makers making tiny tanks.
There's
all
tiny,
the little tank elves.
Yes.
there's
Like-
tiny Johns in factories
Yes.
all across the world making tiny tanks.
And yeah, so Essen. This will be at Essen.
Fantastic.
That's great. Well, everybody, get your comments down below. Did you enjoy Quartermaster General: The Cold War? What faction would you love to play as? And what are your favorite Cold War stories as well? Let us know. We will see you next time.
We hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. Go ahead and check out our other content on screen now, and be sure to check out beastsofwar.com for the latest gaming news and gaming Let's Plays. And while you're at it, why not hit subscribe and remember to ding our dong. Go on, you know you want to click it. Go on.